What's up, friends, fellow card collectors? Card Obvious here, and today I am doing a video response VR. For those of you that are not in the acronym, know a VR for it's kind of hard to say for. The VR is for collectors for collectors. I know there's a lot of fours in there, but either way, for collectors is a new channel created by for collectors, and they're making the channel for collectors, hence the name. So this is a VR for collectors for collectors. You're gonna get tired of hearing me say for here pretty quickly. But the for collectors are Theo, Clemente Collector, John 3D80s Kids, uh, James from Elite Hunters, and then everybody's favorite Cesadio from the Barrio, Pepino Man. So yeah, that's the for collectors for collectors. I'm familiar with James's stuff from Elite Hunters. I just subbed to Theo Clemente Collector like 2 weeks ago. And then 3D80s Kids. I'm not familiar with this channel much at all, but of course, Pepino Man. Uh, I know most of us have been watching Pepino Man for years. So they are doing a 8-hour live stream uh, on the 27th of August. I believe each of the four collectors is doing 1 hour apiece, like a solo stream. And then I think there's going to be some podcasts that are doing 1 hour streams as well. And then, throughout the day, I believe they're doing giveaways, and the VR is a way to enter for those giveaways. So this is a VR for collectors. For collectors, their link will be in the description below. If you want to do a VR, definitely head down there, check out their channel, and watch their first introduction video. I'm gonna do a little bit different today. I might be stretching the rules a little bit. I'll be doing a Fairfield box, and I know it's only supposed to be 4 cards and 4 channels shouting out, but you know what? I wanted to rip something, and I'm just gonna shout out anybody that comes to mind while I'm ripping these cards. So that'll be my VR. Why limit it to 4, right? I know it's the whole sorry, my dog's like trying to scoot under my feet here. I know the whole 4 theme's gotta be going on, but I'm just gonna shout out anybody I can. It'll be at least 4. Um why I ripped this. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. And I'll try to link all their channels as well in the description below. For anybody that I shout out. Now if I miss you while I'm ripping through these cards, I'm sorry. I'm getting older, I'm getting more senile. I got way too much information up here in the head. I think we all do. Ever since the invention of the internet, we just information overload, or our brains are just packed with information constantly. It's probably why we all feel like ADDs now. It's wild the amount of information we get on a daily basis fed just because of our connection to the internet and connection to everybody else. So I'm gonna go ahead and start ripping into this, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. We'll start doing some shout outs. So if I forget you, I'm sorry. I don't mean it. It's just I don't remember things sometimes. So we'll get into the Fairfield. 1 and 8 contains a hits. Um, when I started ripping Fairfields back in 2019, it was 1 and 4, and I think you got at least 100 cards. This doesn't look like 100 cards. And then we got some looks like 88 Donruss here. So usually, with Fairfield, you're gonna get a pack like that. I think some of their cello packs that they have, their repacks and cello packs, you might get a little bit better pack. But yeah, come to expect a lot of junk wax in their Fairfield boxes. At least it's not 90 Donruss, or not even Flair, even though I believe this is 88 Donruss, which is not that great. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So starting out, we got Mr. Jim Edmonds. Jim Edmonds on a Diamond Producers insert from Ultra. I think this is like 07 Ultra. Around that time, I can't really see it. 07, 08 Ultra, around there. Because I remember seeing this. So, Cardinals. I'm not sure if I have any Cardinals fan. Ryan, Cardinals fan, Hallie Deegan fan, whatever your name is now, Ryan. If you happen to see this, I know you are a Cardinals fan. There's other Cardinals fans out there, but off the top of my head, I could only think of Ryan. So if I forgot you, just let me know in the comments below. Braves, there you go. PC hit right there, Sean Newcomb, even though I do think I have this card. Lots of Braves fans, myself included. Adam's card closets. um, 3B Collections, Herman, Cuz, the hobbyist, Josh, at Red Rum, and there's, I know, missing multitudes and multitudes of Braves fans out there. There's so many, I can't even think of them right now. So there's another shout out. We got an All-Star Game stamp of Travis Shaw for the Brew Crew. So I think the only Brewers fan I can think of off the top of my head is Steve Rademacher. Cam Bedrosian for the Angels. Angels fans, I mean, there's a lot of Otani. Like, everybody's an Otani collector now. So, like, that'd be like shouting out all of YouTube. Like, everybody's collecting Otani. But for Angels, I could think of Red Dad and B-Dog, Rocky, Angels fan. Here's a Phillies, Bryce Harper. Quite a few Phillies fans out there that are collectors that I could think of. Jeff Airtime, I know he won't admit to being a Phillies fan, and he's a Phillies fan. Ripping for Rookies, Ray from Philly, Maiko. I think Maiko is a Phillies fan too, so lots of Philly fans out there. Bryce Harper. We got another Brave here. So Mr. Ozzy Albies on the 2021. And then we got who's this? Steve Torrealba. Torrealba sounds like a familiar name. Is there a Torrealba that played? That I'm missing. This is a catcher. This is for the Braves, so maybe that's where I knew the name. A lot of Braves cards so far. There's a Matt Anderson from Classic Best for the Frederick Keys. Frederick Keys. Not sure what I think it's Orioles. Kind of see Orioles colors there, the orange. We got a Bip Roberts. Bip Roberts for the Padres. Who's a Padres fan? Another Hollis build. Paul in the 619, Padres fan. I'm sure there's more out there, but right off the top of my head, that's it. Frank Wills, Blue Jays. That's Shaw Racing Collects. Jason CCB is a Blue Jays fan. Maiden, World of Wax, I believe, is a Blue Jays fan as well. There's a lot of Blue Jays fans out there. Mike Gallego, Athletics. A League of Her Own is an A's fan. I can't think of any other A's fans off the top of my head. Oh, Big Harv. Scott. I haven't seen Big Harv do many videos lately, but shout out to Scott, Big Harv. Cubs, the Cubbies. Sean Dunston. I always called him Shawan Dunston. Shawan Dunston, 88 Donruss, Cubs, 1 million Cubs, Matty Ice. Doug, Don't Talk to Robots. I believe all Cubs fans. Turner Ward for the Cleveland Indians, now known as the Guardians. Reindeer Studios is the one that pops into my head first for Cleveland teams. How about a Fernando Valenzuela throwing down the bunts? Fernando Valenzuela. Shout out to a multitude of Dodgers fans out there, including Caesar himself, Pepino Man, Brandon Jensen, bunch of Dodgers fans. I can't even think of them all off the top of my head. 12 Against Sports and Outdoors. I think he's a Braves fan, but he does collect Mookie Betts. So yeah, a ton of Dodgers fans out there. I don't know if I missed anybody. I mentioned Brandon. Mark Eichhorn, another Angels fan. We already covered the Angels. There's a Tiger, Larry, 3 Sheets to the Wind. Larry Sheets. Shout out to Lisa Z and Stix G. Another Dodgers. And then we got another Padres. Greg Lefferts. We got an Orioles checklist here. Who's Orioles fans out there? Terry B, I know, is an Orioles fan. I don't remember if his channel's still live or not. Not a whole lot of Orioles fans that I recall. If I'm missing you, like I said, put comments in the comment section below if I'm missing you on these shout outs. Like, anybody that sees this video and I didn't shout you out, comment below that, hey, I'm a such and such fan, you didn't shout me out. And then everybody go down there to the comment section. You can learn what everybody's collecting. Eric Young, so we should have, like, at least 5 or 6 comments in the comment section. I mean, I got a tiny channel. Come on, guys. John Morris, another Cardinals card. John Smiley, the Pirates. Who's a Pirate fan? I know Wicked Discounts was a Pirate fan. There's John Mangini's a Pirates fan, I believe. Um, they're out there. Pennsylvania is such a huge collecting state, so a lot of Phillies and Pirates fans out there. Boston Red Sox. Shout out to Four Leaf Cards. I'm sure there's some other Red Sox fans out there that I'm missing. Tampa Bay Rays. Can't think of many Rays fans. Bobby Catalano and uh, Fox Crew Cards. They're Rays fans. Who was this? Randy Wynn. There's a name I haven't heard of in a while. Randy Wynn. How about a Hall of Famer here? Mr. Mike Piazza. I do have this card. Upper Deck 94, I believe. 94 Upper Deck. Mike Piazza for the Dodgers and other Braves. Greg Nettles, 88. Jim Gantner, another Brewer. Shout out again to Steve Rademacher. Eric Chavez, another. Hey, that's a cool card. This is what, 2002 tops. Sporting News All Stars. This is an insert, and I think it's a base subset. Another Rays card. Drew Smiley. Ozzie Virgil. Braves 88 Donruss. They not only get a pack of 88 Donruss, they throw a bunch of 88 Donruss in there. Eric Hetzel. Not a pretzel. Another Red Sox card. Who is this? Chad Curtis. This is a private stock card, isn't it? Or I can't remember what it says down here on this. It's kind of hard for me to read right now. Get it in the light. Yeah, private stock. Score private stocks. This is a parallel of Chad Curtis. Interesting. Doesn't look like the regular scorecards. I don't know if that's a parallel or if that was a totally different set. This one's got a big old gouge in it. Not sure if you can see it. You kind of see it right there, running the line of it's running on this Bobby Higginson. So shout out to Tiger fans out there. Followed by the Twins. Blake is a Twins fan. From Dustin and Blake. Well, both of them Twins fans. I'm sure there's more Twins fans out there. Dave Moger. He's a Twins fan. Big D. Daryl Miller. Daryl for the Angels. Oh, cool. Another Hall of Famer here, Mr. Jim Thome. Jim Thome, that's a cool little Leaf 96 Leaf card. Jim Acker, 89 Upper Deck. Bill Swift for the Mariners. Oh, do I know a Mariners fan? I don't think I know a Mariners fan off the top of my head. Who's this? Royce Clayton. Royce Clayton for the Giants. Shout out to Clint at Swingway Sports Cards and Goody G. Those are two Giants fans I know off the top of my head. What is this? Eric Plunk. This is a name I haven't seen in a while. Eric Plunk. Cleveland. Or than Cleveland Royals. I know not a single Royals fan off the top of my head. So if you're a Royals fan, let me know in the comment section below. Jeff Granger. Jeff Granger is a BJ Surhoff. 90 Donruss. One of my least favorite sets of all time. 90 Donruss. Tim Belcher. Another 90 Donruss. I don't know why my camera's not doing the autofocus thing. Let me try to get the autofocus. Kind of weird. Like the white balance was getting all crazy and the autofocus wasn't working. Bobby Kielty. So this video looks like crap. I'm sorry. This looks like 2000. What is this? 2006 tops. 2005 tops. 2004 tops. Okay. I was working my way there. Steve Sparks. Steve Sparks. Another Dodger. Jerry Russ. Tom Hankey. Blue Jays. Fred Saber again. Our first Mets pool. Shout out to Dom. Joe Mansman. I know our two Mets fans for sure. And then we got another Dave Hollins. Dave Hollins. For the Phillies. And then closing it out with another Larry. 4 Sheets to the Wind on the 87 Fleer. So that does it for that stack. Let's go ahead and get into our pack of 88 Donruss. Maybe we'll get a Hall of Famer out of here. I think I got most of the 88 Donruss Hall of Famers, but I might not. We got part of the Stan Musial puzzle. Jose Rijo with the A's. We got Jerry Don Gleaton showing off the stash. Mike Devereaux. Stash. Jay Buhner. Is this Jay Buhner rookie? Might be a Jay Buhner rookie card. all chipped up on the top here. For the Yankees, I don't think I've pulled a Yankee yet. So shout out to all the Yankees fans out there. There's a crap ton of you. There's more Yankees fans out there than our Braves fans. Will Vogs, Aranya Boys, oof. Mr. Enfuego, man, Yanks fan, New York Yanks fan 7. Man, there's so many Yankees fans out there. Hitman 23. Man, I'm not even gonna go through them all. I can't even think of them off the top of my head. I end up hurting myself. Spike Owen for the Red Sox. Jim Morrison, not of the Doors. Steve Kiefer, Pete Stanacek or Stanacek, I'll try to pronounce it. Devon White for the Angels. We got a checklist. Jim Lindemann, there we go. Hall of Famer Greg Maddux. Hall of Famer Greg Maddux. Tom Prince. We got a Charlie Puleo for the Braves. And nobody remembers these Braves from the mid-'80s. Unless you happen to watch TBS back then. And then Pat Pacillo or Pat Pacillo. Kind of a half smile there from Pat for the Reds. Do I know any Reds fans off the top of my head? Jimmy was a Reds fan from Redbeard Breaks. I can't think of any others off the top of my head. I think Zombie Collector is kind of a Reds fan. But he mainly collects Japanese ball players. So that is the VR for four collectors. I know it was a long one, but we actually did a Fairfield rip. It was a Fairfield Fanatic Friday and a VR at the same time. So once again, y'all check out all the channels I have linked in the description below. Check out four collectors. Get in on their VR contest. You only have to show 4 cards. You don't have to make a 20-minute long video like I did, or however long it says after I edit it. Yeah, thank you for watching. And remember, you can only control 2 things: it's your thoughts and your actions. So stay positive, keep supporting each other, keep collecting them cards, and I will catch you all later. Peace.